Okay? Naiwe, mentality yokuthi hanzi chihure chinoitwa nevarume because murume ndiye anochuza. Why are you waiting to be chosen? Ndopandoda kutangira papo, naiwe uri bhege rewe unochuzwa iwe. Why are you waiting to be picked? Kwanza varume ndo vanopika. Pane vokomedi atozira ndite live, vanzi varume ndo vanopika. Men are the ones that pick women. Mentality ya 19 gocha ndimbeyo. Varume ndo vanopika. Please. Ukaona 2022 uchiti men are the ones that choose. They choose you. Uri mota erewe unonzi they choose me. You chose me. Uri boots erewe dzinoswa. Uri bag erewe unonzi you chose me. Why are you waiting to be chosen? Why are you living your life uchange munari parking lot waiting for a driver to come and choose you? 2023, you are supposed to choose. Why are you waiting for a man to choose you? No mentality ya ndikuda kupisa muvanhu. Yo zvokuchihure chabadenzi nechihure chamadenzi tozochitaura. But this mentality yekuti men are the ones that choose. Varume, please, I have nothing against you. I have nothing against you. But pane imwe mentality yandikuda kupisa in my fellow sisters, whereby she thinks she is going to be chosen. Why are you waiting to be chosen? He is supposed to choose me. No man is supposed to choose you. You are supposed to choose your own man. The problem is kanosiri kusenza with nothing to your name. You are waiting to be chosen. No mentality. You are waiting to be chosen simply because you have nothing to your name. You are the prize. If you are educated enough, if you are independent enough, if you are emotionally independent, when we're talking about independence, we're not only talking about money. Paying for your own bills is not independence. Paying for your own bills is normal. But when you're not emotional independence, they identify themselves through the identity of other people. Who are you and what are you all about? Your first statement is Dreamcats wa Peterson. Who are you before all those things? Because identity crisis. You were not born to be Takutswa's wife. You were not born to be my Mofela. You were born for something else. What is it? Because now I'm happy. Because you let me tell you the reason why you're not happy. You're not happy simply because you're using the wrong identity to survive. You cannot survive in this world. Don't see my Mofela. Don't see my Toko. Don't see my Moyo. Really? Besides, who are you? Now you identify yourself as this way. Sure, melako nemakoresa vakabhadhara maschool fees. Sure, nemakoresa vakaenda kuuniversity, kuprimary, kubhadhara macomputer lessons, kubhadhara driving lessons, kubhadhara kwakati zvimakosikos. Only for you to come and identify yourself as my mobile. Only for you to come and identify yourself as my guru. Who are you before all that? Who are you before this man came into your life? A lot of us are depressed right now because we are living in the wrong identity. Because once you try and live your identity, live within your identity by including other people, your children are going to grow up and leave the nest. Empty nest syndrome. Who are you? Mine's my two. My list. My list in besides so you see, self-growth is important. Emotional independence, where you are able to be emotionally stable and emotionally sufficient for yourself without the next person. You'll be happy. Because I'm happy because I'm married. So now you're basing your happiness on the actions of another person. Saka you must be able to be happy without another person. And how do you become happy? Pasina munhu wokuti okay, ndiyo key yangu to my happiness. Unoti my children are the key to my happiness. Mwana akatanga madrugs. Mwana akatanga kuiswa. Mwana wako akangomuka rebellious. Hauchachoka happy ere nayaska. Saka self yatogara chingoti self growth, self love, self kuzvisa fet you unofana ngori strong pachako iwewe. Fertilizer, fertilizer, doing the things that you love, practicing your gift, doing things that make you grow. Not to mirror salary yomumu. Yako iwewe. The minute I'm bored. You are bored. Boredom is just lack of purpose. The minute you find purpose, because you are serving your own journey. You are building yourself. And the more you invest in yourself and the more you invest in your time and whatever you want to deem necessary, then you are serving your purpose. Do not attach yourself to material things. Do not attach yourself to a person. Attach yourself to a goal and purpose. Choose your career all the time. Lady Gaga choose your career. Your career will never wake up and tell you it doesn't love you anymore. Your career will never wake up and cheat on you. Career yako ine ngama degree yako anenge akakumirira maimwana uchoroka buda nogogo uchenda nogogo degree yako hapana kwarinoenda. But if you dump all those things that you represent and that you were born and bred for and focus your existence on another person, a lot of women lose themselves the minute they get married. And mind you, don't say I'm attacking married women. I love you very much. Myself, I'm married. But it's none of your business. And a lot of women start living their lives through reminding. A man will never abandon his friends and his character. Amire kwenda kubao. Amire kucha life yake. Amire ma hobbies ake. But varume vane kama kakutsikira kekuti wamukadzi wemunhu hazvichaiti kuti utambe nevakadzi vasina varume. Society that dump all your single friends because hamuna nyaya. Now you are forced to hang around with other miserable, toxic women who do nothing but remind you of your misery. How can you not be depressed? Your single friends are not your single friends, are not your friends because they are single. Your single friends are your friends because you share a certain chemistry that is good for your own spiritual growth. Why are you friends with the friends that you are with today? It's not because, oh my God, I like playing with her because she's single. I'm not dating your status. And I'm not hanging around with your status. I'm hanging around with the person, the energy that this person emits. Your friend is a reflection of who you are. So you lose yourself when you lose your friends. Because varume vangashiburitsa ma single friends ako vanotya kuti single friend is free spirit. Free spirit rinongojungisa pese pese. Saka varume out of infidelity and insecurity, they make you think that your single friends are bad. Your single friends don't date, don't hang out with a person because they are married or they are single. Hang out with a person because of their energy. You're not gonna tell someone are single until more constructive, until less toxic. Wakambogara nemukadzi wemunhu yori mukadzi wemunhu apa. Mukatanga kushare ma problem. Panopfumbuka toxic yegega. Panopfumbuka kuchema kwega. Hamuna dzimwe nyaya kunze kokuti mwana wanga ane nappy rash. Uya akazoenda kuchikoro. You only talk about your kids and your husbands when you're with your married friends. Because all you do is discuss problems on problems. No problem. But if you choose your friends, you lose your friends. The ones that make you want to be a better person. The friends that make you want to grow. The friends that challenge you into starting a new business. Into keeping adventure. You are a human being at the end of the day. You want to go out to the mountains and feel the air on your skin. You want to go out in the rain and feel the rain. And forget about those little bastards for 2 minutes. And just go out there and dance. Now, if your single friends make you do that, what once you out and be never single. Marriage. Now they're just like this. Now you're just a group of married women with nothing else to discuss besides marital problems. So also choose it with my friends. You lose yourself the minute you allow a man to choose friends for you. Stop saying no good all of a sudden single people are toxic. I've been married, I've been divorced, I've been single, I'm married again. It's got nothing to do with status. Do you date his status or you date the person? Does his status matter? Do you even question his status? Social media makutinyangadza pavanenge vakavhura gumbo 180 like this zvinombopindere zvokuti muri mumwe munhu pamunenge muri kumajolo muchimwa doro even imi varume vanodanana nevakadzi vevanhu imimi handi ndimunoya nemastatement ekuti varume musandidaro ndiri baba venyu ndimavasiya baba vairohwa chinzi vakomana musandidaro ndini baba venyu vakomana nai baba empama muchivhura makumba amai ava. Did it appear that this person is married? It doesn't even exist when it's time for you to exchange energy. So why does a person's marital status matter? This is how you lose yourself. Stay in touch with who you are. If you're a wild girl, be wild. Stay wild. Shokuti, it's not good for my husband. Tell me a man who has dumped his friends because he's now married. Tell me a man who has dumped kuti anchatambi na uyu nokuti ndavana mainingi. Ashite. But a woman who cut off all her friends was the husband. So the minute you start sacrificing your own principles, your own standards for the next person, there's nothing wrong with your man. There's everything wrong in compromising your standards and compromising your priorities. Simply because uda kufadza ushu. Vangani venyu vakaita ma-sacrifices naye vasikana. Vangani venyu vakaita ma-sacrifices pano nekuhozi. Pano nekwamtoko muchita ma-sacrifice. Muripi nema-sacrifice enyu nasi? All I'm just trying to say is do not lose yourself. Who are you before the marriage? Who are you before the children? Nurture that person. Grow that person. Invest in that person. Refine that person. Make a bigger fofo. Make a bigger nyarai. Make a bigger mess out of that. And then marriage is an extra thing that you do on the side. Why? The day you say inini ndinanzi maini ngandi ndizombodi kunzwa zvakati ndomoda kunzwa zve izvi chete hamuna zvamunontaura tete musada kudestroy marriage yangu inini ndiri mainhingi. I know women that have been in marriages for 45 years and they don't even know kuti varume vane vana 5-6 panzi avo. Musi wamunomudza zvanodonha funny stroke. When he starts cheating or when shit hits the fan or when he does, you will crash because you have lost your self-identity. But the minute you have something else that occupies your mind, believe me, Raskana, and believe me when I say this, you have somewhere to fall back on. Also, kurumidzi wapenga. Wakamboita situation yokuti une munhu ane murume pamunosangana kuti mumwe drink cheche anenge achingokomplaina nezvemurume wake. Chero ndopega panokwanisa kutaura akatowana mafriends ake anenge achingopopota nezvemurume wake. Anything, any conversation can start off with ZANU-PF is electing the president of Chakadaro. Somehow the story comes back to how a husband is mistreating her. You can't be that friend. We can't even discuss a topic right now. Men of God, you will somehow find a way to come back to Ndugushungurudzwa. Let me tell you why Ndugushungurudzwa. Muruma wakana problem. Don't even try and blame the men for everything that I'm saying. I'm blaming you for neglecting your original self. Because when you are within your original self, you can think straight. Right now, you're living by an identity. They expect you to be perfect. They expect you to give birth. And somehow soldier through postpartum depression. And go to work and come back and dress those kids. And eat. And feed the whole family and clean the house and bath everyone and clean everyone's clothes and make sure the house is full and you go to work and still do your night routine and not have stretch marks and not gain weight and be a perfect body and have a sane mind and still have sex at the end of the night. You are supposed to be all those things in one person. Routine, kids are on you, housework is on you. And you're supposed to start somehow still do your face and look eyebrows on the flick and drive to work and still deal with the nonsense and then come back home and not gain weight and be smiling when the man comes back home and be happy and be the perfect wife and not get fat and not get young and your boobs are not supposed to fall. Your boobs are supposed to stay like this. Your skin is supposed to be clear. Your bum is supposed to be firm and round. And you're supposed to have a nice attitude. And you're supposed to give birth again and again. And you're supposed to take all the bullshit that your man does. You're supposed to do all these things. How are you supposed to manage all this stress when you don't even know who you are? Violence. Akuna meme chingoti murora shingirira imba yako. Murora waya akashingirira kazotiza hure rakasiya murume. Asi muchiziva problem yekuti if you are marrying a person, it is your job to study human psychology. If you are marrying a person, the way I do, but textbook re psychology. Once you have better textbook re psychology, panotanga you understand kuti munhu anochinja. Pawakarorwa une 17 years, pawakarorwa une 20 years. The man you married at 20 is not the same man he is at 47. Munhu anochinja. So the way he behaves, a 20-year-old behaves, and the way a 47-year-old behaves are two different things. So why are you shocked that marriage yangu is now being strained? Because mangopinda ne gear 1. Muna wakarora ane 19 ndakamwana virgin mukadzi wangu ndakamwana ari munhu ari right. Iko zvino akungota violence hanchanzwisisi kuti 15 years later munhu anochinja. A person grows. The person you married today is not the same person that you're going to be with for the next 20 years. A person grows. But if you don't know that, on the wrong path. If you understand that my 47-year-olds, my 50, when I know the midlife crisis, you know, it will common midlife crisis. When you educate yourself, because you're dealing with a human being, you have to know things about human beings, not this human beings in general. Kana asvika apa anochinja, munhu kana ane stress yemari anochinja, kana munhu akazvara anochinja, mukadzi akazvara anochinja. You don't know that. You don't study a person and just generalize women because of one woman that you are seeing. Aiwa. Mukadzi you kana ngakarora Jennifer pekutanga, and the way Jennifer used to behave is not the same way Chipo is going to behave. It's not the same way Aisha is going to behave. Women vakadzi vakatosiyana because we are coming from different backgrounds altogether. Kana kumba kwenyu maitonga vakadzi, mai vako vakanyarara kuti zi, vakazvipeta vari kukona uko. Imi muri baba muchitonga, muchiururudza babanyu vari zi king. Mai vakapfugama muchiabhusa mai venyu. Your mother took abuse and you people used to see it. Vakadzi kumba kwenyu hapana noti buff kana hono dzekumba kwenyu dzatanga kutaura. Kumba kwedu isusu vakadzi vaitonga. Upbringing yokumba kwedu. Saka don't expect me to behave like your mother. When you speak, I speak back. But you don't understand good upbringing. You need to study human beings on a general level. My behavior. Don't expect a woman to behave the way your mother behaved. No. Don't expect a woman to behave the way your sisters behave. Your sisters were raised in a different setup than your wife. So your wife is going to behave the way she was raised. And then the next thing, if she doesn't listen to you or she doesn't act accordingly, do not come out and say, akaganuka. Try and understand where she's coming from. Vakadzi varikumba kwavo are free spirits. Vakadzi varikumba kwavo vakadai, they are liberated. They are like this. That's why mukadzi achikwanisa kutaura like this. Akusi kuganuka. But varume want to generalize women and say, mukadzi anomira up, belongs up. Because no one goes to church. But my psychologist anotokudza kuti uyu akatosiyana na uyu. Uyu akakurira overseas. Saka zvokupfugama hatozvizivi azviko. Uyu akatokura mumba muri liberated. Saka zvokunzi kwanzi baba vari kutanga kudya before vana vatanga kudya azviko. But you would never hear that in churches. Unongochinzi mukadzi be submissive and know your place. Ava ma-alpha females kumba kwavoko. Mutsikana yakatanga kutohasela kutanga kuenda kubhotswana kunotengesa maaini at 15. Wazorora mukadzi uya ne 30 something years. Atojaira kuti she's self-sustained. She doesn't really need a man. She needs a man for breeding and companionship. But not kuti kwanzi unosvika uchiprovide wakuti alpha and female. So the way she views a man is different from the way Sisi Bettina grew up kwazairi mwoko achinzi ndawanikwa vanhu vagomomberera maoko. Mindset yevakadzi yakatosiyana. And if people can normalize that, it's thank God for internet. Takutoziva kuti vakadzi vakasiyana. Vakadzi vemutaundi vakasiyana nevakadzi vokumusha. And vakadzi vokumusha vanohura. Vakadzi vemutaundi vanohura. Vakadzi vari educated vanohura. Vakadzi vasiri educated vanohura. Vanogeza mahuru vasingageze mahuru. It's got nothing to do with your with your status. It's got everything to do with your background. So don't come here and generalize women, and don't come here and generalize men. Takatosiyana mukazovhura brain dzababa denza. Muchatozoona kuti brain dzababa denza dzakatodhakwa. Dzamai denzi dziri right or dzamai denzi dzakatodhakwa. Saka musatore nyaya yemaidhenzi mamada kusamba menyu imimi. Tikazovhura tozoona kuti iwe wahurirei wakati unotohura simply because you are a discontent wife. Anopa murume wake pressure kuti amutengere motikari. Murume wacho asiri ready. Saka because you are discontent, you act out of pressure and you end up bitching kuma boyfriends kuti upuwe mari. Ratovashavire chihure. Mumwe anohura simply because they've got daddy issues. Chihure, you don't put chihure in one box and say chihure chakadadada. No, people, it's a solution that will be coming from somewhere. Mumwe anorohwa nemurume, anonyimwa bonde, anosiiwa akakirwa mba. Haatombopiwe bonde kana kechiwani. Musi waanobuda achienda kuchigayo. Achasangana na basikoro apo. Orohwa chigwishu. Otisa kwa mwana. Paanodzoka abva kuchigayo ogara mba. Mangwana makwenda kwatinashe Mugabe. Moti mukadzi uyu hure. Asichakonzera kuti ahure maimziya ero kuti anonyimwa bonde mukadzi uyu. Anonyimwa bonde. The only time she's given bonde is when she's raped. Nemurume kana atodzoka kubva kwaanodzoka 6 months later. Ndopa anotoiona ofuchishi when she's raped. Saka can you stand there and say vakadzi mahure? Each situation is different. Mukapabata ipapo same thing nevarume. Vamwe varume vanohura because vanonyimwa bonde. I know men vanobonyora mumba mukadzi akarara paside apo. Akarisungirira sekunonzi rine mita austabuliless. Akarisungirira, they use sex as a treat. Kana mukadzi akatsamwa or something haachapi murume bonde. Murume obonyora paya iwe apinda mumatelegram group akandigoka stonyeni abonyora mukadzi akamutarusa kudeso asingampi stonyeni mangwana akabuda akaenda kumba kwa Lizuku akahura makutanga makutanga kuti netsa pano pa social media asi uchiza kuti ndiwo kanyima murume. Saka don't come here and say vanhu vanohura vari wrong. Aiwa, people bitch for different reasons. I'm not here to say zviitei, but I'm saying before you throw stones, understand where these people are coming from. Vamwe varume antonzwa kuti ndotanga ndanamata ndisati ndakwirwa. Nhasi Tuesday andikwirwe ndiri kuma prayers. Nhasi Wednesday andikwirwe ndakazodidi ndiri kushandirwa naMwari. Nhasi chakati anomirira zvizvo ndiani. Apa inenge yangovhura pa social media pane magaro pano nekuhozi. Magara apere pa social media anongopinda muinbox yemunhu ndepi yako otisangana chatorowa. The next time mwana mako yapana pazorwisa muchiti nyaudza. Mungati murume uyu akanganisa here? Mungamuti akanganisa akanganisa. What is the solution? What is the solution? Mai mwana muchireshana sex mumba. Baba mwana vazobuda vaenda kwa Jeki. Baba mwana vazobuda vaenda kwa PY. What is the solution? What must happen? So nyaya yenyu yekuti kwanzi zuva rekupromota chihure vakadzi vedu vafa mimba dzenyu dzikafa, it is because of you and what you did and what you didn't do. So before your houses die and you blame me, sit down and ask yourself, what am I doing to sabotage myself? What am I doing to contribute to the breakage of this marriage? Chicha ndiri kuti usati kwanzi inini ndiri marriage yakupera because uyu andidai aiwa. Usada kublame the next person. Iwewe, what are you doing? Kana wangu uri kuita sei iwewe? How best are you dealing with this situation iwewe? Hakuna munhu anongoti big mangwana muka kaendaka. Amusi imbuka dzekuti kwanzi marumana mwakwenda uko. Munogara pasi motaurana like human beings. That's why you need a professional who come and be a referee to say, right, iwe wadai so wazvitire, iwe wadai so saka toita sei iwe chazodai so you keep score chakanaka. Haikona score uchinzi mukadzi, know your place, you must know your place in the house, be submissive. Mukumboziya kuti mukadzi ari kurepwa mbao. Mukumboziya kuti mukadzi ari kuunzirwa a designer STI mumba imomu. Mukumboziya kuti mukadzi ari kunyimwa chikafu chamari chaiyo. Murumanda kubasa kupa girlfriend mari. Murumbozviziva here kuti this woman is being abused. Muri kumhanyira kuti zvoni shingirira imba yako. Chero mukadzi akataura kuti baba mwana havauyi kumba, havandikwiri, havadai, munonzi shingirira imba yako.